day of the con. Savvy Shy is just intruding my camera space right here. It's okay. I forgive you. Hi.
Hello.
Guys, did you guys have fun?
Yes,
We had a great time. We always love Ponyville Ciderfest.
What do you think was your favorite? What do you think was your favorite part?
Sorry?
What was your favorite part?
What was my favorite part? I think this year for me it was the costume contest because my cosplay actually came in and won. It was the first time I've ever won anything for a cosplay.
What'd you get?
Best likeness.
Yeah, best likeness of the character.
Best likeness of the character?
He was
I was
Q
a cross between
Discord.
Q and Discord.
Q
yeah.
and Discord,
And
yeah.
he sang little glass of, tiny glass of water.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
So, you know, the Shakeups have been around for quite some time, and I know you guys are a band not just for My Little Pony, but you guys have done other stuff. What else have you guys done?
Well, we started out as just sort of an indie rock band. This was pre-Pony, and then in 2013 we were asked to play our first Pony convention, which was the MLP Fair.
Yeah.
And so we thought we were just going to be playing this one show. We changed up a couple of our songs, made the lyrics to be about ponies.
Yeah.
Just for this one show, we played for like half an hour, you know, and it was this one thing, and it went over so well. And we were such huge fans of the show. I had ideas for more songs, and so we just started writing more original stuff.
But we've also done grown-up shows. We did a Beatles tribute.
Yeah, we just recently did a full Beatles
full
set.
Beatles set. We all
Suits and wigs and everything.
Suits and wigs and mop tops. Of course, that's awkward for being a girl keyboard player in a Beatles.
There were no women in the Fab Four, but we made it work.
We made it work. We played all early Beatles music.
Yeah, as I was saying, last time
I hold your hand and all that. That was really fun.
Yeah, as I was saying, the last time I remember, I don't think there's not a girl in the Beatles. I don't think so.
We had two, but our boys don't sing, so.
Right, we had them dress up as the gals from A Hard Day's Night on the train.
So we had like
because we were going for like early '64 sort of Beatles stuff.
So that kind of that took a few months to kind of get all.
Getting all the songs together and everything.
Our bass player really leveled up playing all those McCartney parts.
Right, we've got two new projects we're just about to start work on. One is sort of a Beatlesque pony album.
Yeah, because we were melding the two things that we did.
It's kind of a takeoff of that episode where Pinkie Pie joined the Beatles for a while, then they broke up. So we're kind of doing a takeoff of that as an album, a bit of a concept album.
Yeah.
And then we're also working on a Steven Universe album.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Because that's our other cartoon one.
Right. So eventually we're going to be doing more, animated shows and different fandoms.
Yeah, but you guys are still going to be called the Shakeups regardless, right?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
We're always the Shakeups.
We're always the Shakeups. Yeah.
We just sometimes we're the Shakeups in Beach City.
The working title
sometimes
for the Steven Universe.
In Liverpool.
Yeah,
we called ourselves the Shakeups in Liverpool.
Shakeups in Liverpool.
When we did the Beatles.
But man, you guys are an awesome band. I just want to say hands down.
Thank you so much.
I've been seeing you guys perform from time to time at this con, and then I think you guys went to Winnie City this year. This year?
Yeah, it was this year.
Yes, you guys went this year. I also want to ask this: if you guys could perform at any convention ever, and this can count to like any pony or whatever, what do you think? Did you guys ever think you had a con where you can be like, wish we can go there?
San Diego Comic Con?
I would love to go to Everfree Northwest just because of that area is just my favorite in the country, and I would really like to go back there. I haven't been there in maybe 15 years or so.
Yeah.
And also BronyCon because we've been offered to play there before.
But it's always the same weekend.
The scheduling is always a muck, and we haven't actually made it. So we're hoping next year we can do that.
All right, so you're thinking BronyCon. I'm actually hell with it. I might be returning to BronyCon. Sorry. No, I might be. It's maybe the room's booked. But it's like maybe like $700.
Oh yeah.
The room's like $700. But
it's not on your face.
Oh, it's not. Thank you. my arm's very sore because right now I'm like tired. BronyCon was a maybe, and then I think they are making an announcement for Winnie City tonight. You know what? 5 p.m. is tonight. We'll kind of.
Oh really? Okay, great.
They're supposed to be making some announcement for Winnie City. It's in the comic book.
We really loved Winnie City this year, so we really hope to come back.
We really hope to come back. You guys are gonna hope to come back?
Yeah.
But I like your gimmick, guys. I love your gimmick. The Shakeups is a cool name. Love the band.
Thanks.
Love
you so
all the
much.
stuff. You guys are just straight up awesome. But yeah, guys, give it up for Pat PJ, also known as Twi-Fi from the Shakeups, and Savvy, who is marketing at the moment. And let's get ready to wrap this con up. All right.
Check us out at theshakeups.net.
Check us out net. this con ain't over yet. People are still messing with my wheel.
Well, I mean, ultimately,
Are you guys enjoying this
probably
freaking thing too much?
What do you think? This is a shiny thing with numbers on it. How could I miss it?
Oh, that's true. But yeah, I don't have my clickers right now. What'd you get? 950.
950. Yeah.
But no, it has been.
I liked it when they updated the wheel. You know, to add the different dollar values.
Yeah,
I think it was like the
I'd like to buy a vowel.
Put your
Keep your wallet.
Yeah.
Keep your
That's going to be about $250.
Actually, I like what you said. I like what you were saying about keeping the concept of hope going. I think it's what I stole from Joey O on Thursday
night
when it was, because
Yeah, it was like 100.
when you just have someone that's good, even though they don't mean to be, and they keep running a game like this, you kind of have to almost.
Yeah, on CBS.
You want to flub it, but you kind of your pride says no. I'm going to win, and I don't care how you feel. I'm going to win.
when you're in the seat and you're in the row.
When I'm in the seat and I'm in the zone, like the other two people next to me, I couldn't care less about you. I am winning this game. End of story.
Exactly.
Period.
Exactly. Oh, by the way,
Even Peter agrees.
Anyway, introductions. This is noteworthy staff.
Yeah, I am his worst nightmare because I have to make him make his games harder.
Yeah,
a lot harder.
He's the reason right now why I got to make everything 2 times harder.
He will never let me play this ever again because I will beat anyone I play against without a question.
Pissed off Joey, and that's not cool. Now
but it was fun. It was worth it.
It was worth it as hell.
Totally
and then, if you guys don't mind, Greg and Josh. Greg,
I'm not even a Brody. What am I doing here?
You're just here. Gabe in the back.
I am Blackman Brony circa 2028.
So you're the supercomputer.
Yeah, I'm you in 12 years.
You get whiter?
I'm gonna get whiter? Am I gonna get whiter? Am I gonna turn to Michael Jackson?
Michael Jackson.
Watch the show.
You're just
Statman Dan.
Bleach, man, but you got
What is it?
An up and comer. Yes.
What is it? Statman Dan. Batman Dan.
No. Statman Dan.
Statman Dan. I was gonna say Batman. That's mean. Statman. Hey, Gabe in the back right there. Gabe in the back. He's just saying what's up.
Here's this little guy right here too.
Oh,
yeah, and there's OC.
Bad thing. I finally had a bad thing happen.
All right, but did you guys have a good time at the con?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Favorite part?
Winning.
Okay, other than winning, huh?
It was
I haven't done that yet.
Just getting back here to be see all the friends, and actually my favorite part last time was going up and talking to Delancey for a good half hour. That was absolutely my best time ever.
Delancey?
I would kill for that opportunity again.
Oh my God!
Not literally. Definitely not that guy walking there with a cup of coffee. Who's completely ignoring me because he's on a warpath and he's a Vulcan. So.
Charles is busy because he has things to do. Hey!
He's in charge of our days and our nights.
Yeah.
He's in charge of our wrongs and our rights. Get over here.
He ain't coming over here. He's busy. Anyway, Greg, what was your favorite part? I know you
my
did.
My favorite part was how well received my shows were here this weekend. I haven't done a BronyCon in almost 2 years.
Yeah.
And I've done one other con in this city and state, so no one knows who the heck I am here.
Right.
But I had a really good, not that it matters because I'm nobody, but excuse me, I'm no pony.
Yeah.
It was just great, the reaction that people had to the games, and there were some pretty exciting ones, especially the one this guy was in.
Yeah, what was it, Blockbusters, right?
Blockbusters.
Yeah, man.
Cheated!
No, seriously, and I will tell you
He won on what intarnation is what won him the big prize.
And I will tell anyone going into the gold run, it looks easy. It's not. Your heart is racing, your brain is failing. You're like,
Hi, person. You don't mind, right? We're just vlogging for hell of it. Yeah. Greg. Greg, also, with all the game shows you've hosted at Ciderfest, you hosted like what, 4?
I did. 4, and I helped out on his on Friday. Yeah.
On Friday. What do you think was the most easiest to do?
Well, probably the one I did today, because it's simply, listen for letter, push button, and see if it shows up in the puzzle. You know what that's all about. So.
I'll watch out for the immovable object.
I'd say that one probably was the easiest. It was the easiest to prepare for sure. That one only took about an hour to prepare. Some of the other ones this weekend, Blockbusters took 5 hours to put together, and then the Jeopardy was about 6 hours, and Face Off was about 5 hours of prep. So you haven't seen me on the floor. That's why I was up.
Yeah, you're just running around
upstairs sitting and writing.
Sitting and writing. Yeah.
Being in a state of not deadness.
Here's one of my new loyal friends and true right here.
Very interesting.
Yeah, it was interesting, right?
This game today I've never heard of either. No.
Well, you have when it's Hangman with extra rules.
Okay.
Hangman with extra
Just
rules.
like, you know.
And money.
There you
Just
go.
like.
There's definitely Hangman with extra rules. But you know something, I would like to see that face off again.
That was pretty good. That was awesome.
I like the design of face off.
I would like to be able to win for once.
Get better. Stop being a scrub.
Yeah, I know you were on face off. Hey, you were on face off, right?
Yeah, I was.
And you almost made it to the end, but then what was it? That Parker kid?
No, it was Brian.
Or Brian. It was Brian.
Brian got the ones in several in a row that just you couldn't overcome.
What happened was that he told me that what happens after he hears the question is that he'll just go, he won't think about it. So that's why that one question he didn't even remember what you said.
Yeah.
So because of that, I couldn't do that. So I can cope with that. So I lost. Instinct.
I will tell you guys.
That's also why I lost in the final face-off.
I'll be at Winnie City, and I will tell you 2 of the games that you can expect to see at Winnie City. Blockbusters will be coming back because I've got an extra 160 questions that we didn't have to use.
Nice.
So that's going to take about an hour to re-prep, and then the one from today, Ponyville Derby, will be there. But the powers that be have been informed that Black Man Brony look for his submission of Wheel, and we'll do 2 different games.
We have 2
Hangman with extra rules.
We have 2 Hangman games. We have
no guarantee, but I did tell the staff to look for this and another game.
Yes.
This gentleman over here, Statman Dan, is going to be. They're going to be on the lookout for his submission for Pointless as well to put on the schedule, and I'll be using my software from my Pokemon Pointless in conjunction with his surveys for the pony, and we'll do. I'll be his Pointless friend again, and he's going to do. Hopefully, I'll get.
I have to do that game and hopefully another game. Right now, I'm thinking of doing another ultimate.
it's okay. It's okay.
And that's
Pass the buck. Oh, pass the buck. Yeah. An actual ball.
Okay. On today's game, though, when the little ponies were going, it would be better if all the little characters came, because we didn't know. You guys were able to say on your little screen, but on the audience side, we didn't have all the little buttons coming up to see the whole board. We only seen it was like blank, 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 and then whatever pony landed on.
Okay.
And instead of having.
Sorry, I just saw Josh Dean. Hey, Josh.
You didn't see everything. Okay.
So we never really knew because you were like, oh, it's coming up too, and then it was like, what's it coming up to?
All right. So in other words, instead of having the track with a complete 100% black, maybe pull it up to put a shade on it, so that so you see the one that's bright.
Yes.
That's a very easy fix.
Me sitting there, it's just like, okay, because you guys were like, oh, it's going to come, and I was like, oh, what's it going to come up to? No idea. That was okay. That would.
Yeah.
And also, it's going to be.
Thank you for that feedback.
It's going to be interesting with Winnie City too, because now that we got Greg and then myself.
And Statman Dan.
And Statman Dan now. We have all 3 of us trying to run game shows, and I always think every time it's like we got all these people running game shows, and it's like the con is like, okay, well, who are they going to go to? This is because
Well, here's
conflicts.
the thing: there were 6 on the schedule here, plus the pony trivia on Saturday morning.
Yes.
And every single one of them had a decent amount of people watching. So the Bronies do enjoy that sort of that interactive type programming. and such.
Yeah.
So there's enough room for it.
Because we're all nerds.
What it really boils down to is the programming director going, yes, we'll take some of it from everybody, and I'm recommending that to them. Take some from everybody. So that we've got a variety of different interactive things. Because not everyone, even though some of you were at all of them.
I was.
Yeah.
Oh.
But
Because Greg, you know,
Not here at all.
yeah, because Greg, you've been doing this for like what? How long? 17 years?
I was going to say, how old are you?
I'm 38.
I'm actually like 5.
I've been doing this before you were born, sir.
Third kids grow off
So
the lawn.
17 years. My first game show was at Acon in Dallas in 1999.
Yeah, man, the 90s. You can't get any more like legendary than that. Like that's long ago. In a way,
Only just the 90s, but yeah.
still legendary. The 90s was a good year.
I've been doing game shows for
The 90s was a
across 2
decade.
centuries
A
now.
decade, yeah. That's a
Once a
decade.
year.
It's a decade.
You're about a tenth a little short there.
It's still a hell of a year.
Costumes too, like seeing everyone cosplay and stuff like that. I personally loved it, seeing everyone.
Yeah, there were a lot more.
I love the fursuit parade that we had yesterday. Just every all of the pony. It's like they had almost everyone. I love the we just saw the Derpy here again a few minutes ago, but I loved that. I don't know. There's definitely some A-game cosplay here.
There was a lot more cosplay here than I thought. There was a few more cosplay. There was a lot more fursuits. I know that. It's because they made Facebook events for the the fursuits, and then there was like, excuse me. It was pretty much just more and more and more and more than it was ever before. What are you doing?
Hey, landed on 900. I'm getting ready to pay the man.
No, not pay each other. Just don't land on 1,500. Don't do that.
Where's my money? Where's my money?
Where's my money?
Where's my money?
Love you.
I gotta go
Where's my money?
It's not here.
catch the guest of honors panel, so I'll see you.
All right, take care.
Winnie
All right.
City.
I'm
See you, Winnie City.
signing off. Get out of here.
Bye,
Nobody
man.
likes you anyway.
It gets a lot worse from there. Like it just starts getting crazy. As you can see in this clip right here, in this part right there, I am completely dressed up in white. That is what we call the spirit world with Luna. Because Luna, how she's stuck in this moon world. It's like this spiritual world that Luna's been stuck on, and every time I dream, I'm always end up in that world, and I always end up with her. And like I said, more chaotic things happen, and it goes from there. And then we have our other last main character. This one, he has to deal with Pinkie Pie. His character is known as Dustin. Dustin's a pretty funny character within Ponyville world. He's always in a very bad, funny mood. You can't tell if he's going to be in a good mood, you can't tell if he's going to be in a bad mood. He deals mainly with Pinkie Pie. I mainly deal with Derpy. Derpy's my main thing that I deal with. Jared deals with Twilight Sparkle, the main of the whole, the main 6. But Dustin, he deals with Pinkie Pie. It's a funny relationship because Dustin is this, I don't want to have fun, like I just want to relax, and then Pinkie Pie is this, I want to have fun, I want to go wild or party or go crazy. So it creates a very funny relationship, within the characters, and it goes from there. We also do have side characters within the show, so those are the main 3. So it's me, Jared, me, Joey, and Dustin. And we do have some other side characters within the show. The side characters just came in our new season within the series. And one of them goes by the name of Roy, and he's actually my actual brother. He mainly deals with Applejack. That's what he deals with. He comes to the show pretty late. Within the show, I don't see him for a very long time. He comes by, and he does what we all have been through. That whole brony effect, where it's like, hey, I gotta tell you something. I'm a brony. I've been watching the show Come on the Pony. We've all been there, done that, I'm sure. And that's what happens in that episode. And it's funny because as I see them, in real life, I'm like, well, I think I'm a brony too. I don't have a choice, but and it goes from there. And then when he actually sees that I actually have the characters around me, he's like, oh wow, like he just loses it. He becomes like a big fanboy. He's like, oh my gosh, they're all here. I can't believe this. Like, this is actually happening. So that's for Roy. And we have this other character that just came in. He's an old friend of mine. He's a really wild, twisted, insane character. He's hyperactive, insane, crazy. He goes by the name of Rydell. That's what they call him. That is Rydell. Rydell is this bald, wild, Hispanic, crazy friend of mine that's just, he's into business, and he's like this very sloppy, very insane guy. He mainly deals with Rarity. So Rarity is like his main deal. It's funny because for him, again, he's like this really sloppy, like unorganized guy, and then Rarity is that very organized, very fashionable, horse she is. So again, that relationship is really wild and really tacky and crazy. So that gets into a bunch of nonsense and a bunch of things, with them. Now, a lot of people always ask, how is it possible? How is it that we put My Little Pony in real life? Like, how is it that, it's done? I mean, if anything, do you want to say anything? Because he's the animator. It's working.
That's become a popular venue lately, though.
Oh, yeah.
It's become, even on Rick's some actual, primetime TV shows, you're seeing some of that being done, so it's popular.
Oh, yeah.
In fact, because I grew up with Cartoon Network in the 90s, and a lot of commercials and promos and bumpers had things like that, where the cartoon characters were interacting with staff members in Cartoon Network, and so I was like, wow, that's awesome. And kind of doing it now with ponies and stuff, so it's kind of come full circle.
I've been hospitalized all this year. No, go away, no protection. No, go away, that's fine. I've been fighting all this year, and there was a GoFundMe that started around, I cannot remember, because like I said, this year's just been cluttered with a bunch of heavy nonsense. But there was a GoFundMe that started within this year, and it was started by good people here. That's actually here in Ciderfest. They go by the names of Troy and Leia, or Alltown and Pastel. And they started this GoFundMe for me because I had no way of affording the medical bills, for the hospital. And the GoFundMe succeeded within 4 days, which was amazing. Amazing. The same thing of what's going on with Jet Blake. We're both in the same wheel, the same exact thing. So, like I said, this fandom has a lot of love. There's a lot of love and care and support within this fandom, and that's why I love to be part of the Brony fandom. And now that since the fact that I'm here before you to stand here, tell you guys that if I can do this, so can anyone else. So can Jen Blake. She's gonna be completely fine. Everyone else is gonna be completely fine if they're going through a situation like this. If you think not, there's always people that still care about you. Whether you think so or not, there's that one person, there's always someone thinking about you, always. You always gotta remember that as well too. Now my goal is just, again, to continue Pony Meets World, to continue doing what we're doing, making smiles, making people laugh. And of course, I got Noah Cole here, he's my animator, he always makes the special clips, we have a Celestia, or anything else, that doesn't involve, from the actual show that we cut out. That's what Noah Cole's here for, to make those special clips. So we're just going to continue making the Pony Meets World. We're going to continue going to do that. I'm actually raising a fund for the St. Jude Children's Hospital. Right now I have about 471 saved up from what I'm selling. I'm selling the DVD of the Pony Meets World of Season 1. If you guys would want that, it's only $10. If you see me walking around, you're welcome to ask me one. I'm going to be carrying it in my bag all day. So like I said, it's only $10, and the shirts are only $20. And that is all going for St. Jude Children's Hospital to help them out, to help awareness and charity. So like I said, right now my goal is to reach 1,000. I'm at 471. Once I reach that 1,000, write the check, I'm gonna release it, give it, and I'm gonna keep continuing and keep doing that and keep going on. Since I forgot those clips and the videos, that's actually the end of the panel, guys. If there's any questions you guys have, feel free to ask. Besides that, guys, like I said, thank you very much for attending the panel, and I hope you guys have the rest of the good day of the Sunday of Ciderfest.